Give just a few minutes. Get started shortly. Gotta set a few more things up. Right. Let's see. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Alright, sounds good. Awesome. Hey, there's the link I'm looking for. We'll see on that. GN. By the way, for those of you that, you know, you're small streaming, you're doing this casual, or, you look to make this, a big part of your life or something, check out the SGN. It's the Streamer Growth Network. They're pretty great. I've definitely gotten some help from a few people there already. Check them out. You can check them out on Twitter as well. Let's see. Alright, Control A, Control C. Boom. On server. Boom. Nope. The downloading is finished. Let's see. Oops. Alrighty. Let's see. Nothing in the script too, I guess. Alright, that should be it. I've done so much Phasmophobia lately that every couple of days I might forget to stream Genshin. Oops. Like, it's just bad timing, alright? Like, the Halloween update for Phasmophobia just came out. And Halloween's kind of right around the corner as well. And, of course, then this update came out, like, literally a day after the Phas update came out. So, it's, yeah. We getting them, though. I'm still trying to plan out the, it's not an official schedule just yet, but, something, like, just in general that we can have. Alright. I don't even remember where we ended up last time. I think we were underground, getting out of the temple or something. Can I go back in here? Yeah. So, yeah, we were behind a mausoleum. And there's a, waypoint over here. Move my mic a little closer. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah. So let us go. Oh, so we need to go over here now, which means I need to go over to the statue. Which works out just swimmingly because I need to have my party healed. As such. And before we move, I don't know, one of those big robot things in there. Interesting. Because our sir has all sorts of things. Worship. Offer. Boom. So to anyone just joining, thank you for coming. I hope you all enjoy, have a great time. I just like to do chill streams sometimes, share what I've got going on in my games. At a later point,
no purpose whatsoever.
At a later point, we'll have a little bit more variety games because I do want to put a little bit more variety into it. C-Fi and I have a bit of a game challenge coming up soon, hopefully. Once he finishes his Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Hoping we can start on it soon, but no rush, no rush. But yeah, so thanks all for joining. We're gonna get started. Feel free to leave a follow or whatnot, chat in the chat. Whatever floats your boat.
Remains constant over the centuries.
Let's see, update summary. They have found issues. Cool. Event survey. Oh joy. They claim like primos and stuff. It was not a lot much.
Human life?
Yes, human life, blah blah blah. Alright.
Is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
I see there's at least a viewer in chat. I wonder if it might be a dreamy lurking. Look at that view, though. Oh, that's a heck of a drop. It would be a shame if my stamina were to all of a sudden run out. Oh no. So I actually need to go up a little bit north. Look at that. Sand is just flowing down right there. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Also, if anyone plays Magic the Gathering, fun little fact of the current present day is I am getting back into Magic the Gathering, and I'm quite happy about that. I was initially getting back into it like 2017, after I finally found people to play with again. Back before then, like 2011 or 12 to 15, I'd play with a bunch of friends during like breaks and lunch in high school. But then, moving after graduating high school and whatnot, I was like, I didn't really have anyone to play Magic with, which is a bummer. And oh, hang on, give me just a second. I see we got something flying around. Alright, what was I saying? But yeah, like, after having moved here, I didn't really have anyone to play with, but now I've got people to play with. As of about 3-4 years ago, something like that. Oh, I'm happy about it. The downside is, there's a little bit of splurging involved in the cost of buying cards and decks and whatnot, but hey, if it works out, it's all worth it. Let's see. I'm gonna need Fancy for this one. Oh, let's see, we got a new follower a few days ago. Spooksy Boo Boo. Well, if you happen to be in chat, thank you very much for the follow. It is much, much appreciated. You know, we're more on a slightly casual goal to affiliate, but reaching affiliate would still be an awesome, awesome achievement. Alright, so... need to go up here. I'm gonna have to try and find a way around this again. I really hope. Nope, we're good. We are good. There's those mercenaries there. We can claim it. Boom. Done. Let's see if I can get up here. Oh, I'm looking right at it. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, let's go to that meetup point where we're supposed to be at. There is a long way. Oh, jeez. See if we can climb up here. Maybe we might be able to get a view of something. A little something. Oh. So I guess next question is, how is everyone on this fine, well, I guess East time zone, it's like a couple hours after midnight, but you know. How's everyone doing on their morning, day, night, evening, you know? Got anything going on? It's a Friday, you know. Y'all got school going on, y'all got work going on, what y'all got going on? Me, personally, I have nothing going on, nothing much at all. I do have to pick some weeds, unfortunately, because HOA is garbage. So, once, I guess, Ryan gets off of work, we gotta pick some weeds out in the yard.
Raman, we're here.
Let me put in auto.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
Nice.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
I know. Send them in.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
All over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
Oh, somebody's really in trouble. Oh no.
General Mahamatra? No. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turned pale like they've seen a ghost.
I would too, to be honest.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
Them legs, though.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Oh no.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
Oh, Paimon's so tough.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Oh yeah, I forgot Dea's here too. Heck, may as well join in on the questioning.
Be my guest.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
I know everything.
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
Where did the gnosis come
This
from?
is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Yes. Sages in product will be greater Rukkhadevata. It would be the Balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's Gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, This is the path the sages have chosen.
Interesting. Need more.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Busted. Busted. Busted.
Sure, as you wish.
Alright, where are we going? We are going that way. Oh yeah, back to the village. Nice. Are we gonna find out who the Scarlet King is today? Tune in.
The village keepers you
out.
found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy. Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
A lot of spacing now.
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about?
Asking questions.
In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Paimon, you are the emergency food. Just saying.
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Yo, tea doesn't sound half bad right now. I'd go for a cup. Maybe later. Now look where I'm at. It's finally getting slightly colder. At least it's not like 90 plus degrees at the moment, which is good. We still had a few days last
Even
couple
though we
weeks where
lived
it's
through
been
all
like
of this
80
firsthand,
plus.
it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid
Look at
plan.
these two finally getting along.
It'll work out for sure.
Oh, nice. Alright, one quest completed. Let the next begin. Alright. Wonders. Boom. Claim. We haven't done as much wishing this time around as... Not as much as I'd hoped to do so far. I think the current banners don't have all that much time left in them. So, oh geez, there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Cool, cool. Cool. Oh, Neil's a 5-star. For some reason I thought she was only a 4-star. Maybe I'm thinking of Candace. Also, what's this in the mail? Reward code? Dear Traveler, you already used this redemption code. Huh, interesting. What is today? The 14th, the 13th? Oh. Interesting. There's a survey.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Yes. So, what's our next objective? Navigate. Yes. See what's next to do. Really want to find out who the Scarlet King is. Wait, why are we going back to Liyue? What's this? Adventurers Guild. Is this Liyue? This is Liyue. What are we doing there? Go to the Adventurers Guild and talk to Catherine. Okay. Inazuma. That's Liyue. That's Inazuma. That's Inazuma. Am I missing something? Alright, well, let's see where these quests take us then. Actually, what is this? Yeah, no. We'll see what Catherine has to say. It's part of the story. I'm not sure if it is or not. I am unsure. Let's see. Ooh, I guess I ought to do these as well, right? Bonds of Melody, Battles of Bruise and Axe. Oh, I do need to do that still. Oh. Missed opportunity on 60 free primos, basically. Oh no, I need to do all these too. Oh, that's not good. Somebody slacking. 3 days and 2 hours. So right now it's almost 3 o'clock, so 5 o'clock in the morning. It's Friday, then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I think, is the last day. Well, time zone dependent, rather. Alright, well, let's go see what Catherine wants then. Hey. Alright, Catherine, what do you have for us?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome! We're good at that!
I have no reason to doubt your abilities.
Yes,
I'm
go
sure
on.
the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle Dai.
No, Mirrorstone. No, no, no. We gotta go that way-ish. Been a while since I've been in Liyue. Excuse me, what? Don't be shy, you said? I'm ready. No. There we go. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed.
No, I am Uncle Dry.
Now then, you must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
You could say
Right
that.
again. You're pretty perceptive.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
Are you
So
sure
then
about
get
that?
someone else.
Why is
Do you
Paimon
think
so
we're not up to the
upset?
job?
It just occurred to me that you don't have all the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go as far to say that there's not a soul on Tevat that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
Do you like
You're a
minerals?
fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him.
We have a rock expert friend?
Paimon bets Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
Wait, Zhongli's a rock collector? Did I miss something? Did I just miss that fact that Zhongli is a man of his rocks? And I went through that whole story and missed that fact. Touche. Alright, where's Zhongli at? Oh, there he is.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are.
Oh. Here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified? The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well then, it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Young Lee.
I think Paimon likes Zhong Li.
Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Oh.
Uncle Dai, we're back!
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
Jesus, he's so competitive.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in this field.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here, then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun Jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
Huh?
A long, awkward pause.
Genshin Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhong Li. I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh? I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhang Li wins, he's the assistant. If Zhang Li loses... never mind, Zhang Li won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
Paimon, why? Just shut up.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhong Li, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within. Purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kunjun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
No, I don't want to go back to the chasm again. No. I thought it was finally done there. Don't make me go back. Where are we going? Let's see. This way. Up here. Are we not going to the chasm again? I hope not. I really don't want to go back into the chasm.
Whoa, this mine is huge.
I got lost so bad in there the first time.
Occurred. 6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground. We left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. these must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct. Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know. Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues. Kunjun, what do you have there?
Wouldn't believe
right
it,
on
Paimon.
time.
It's a rock.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please.
Oh, magic rock. Where have the 4 missing people gone?
Okay.
All hail the magic conch. Wait, who's the person running in front of them? For like a brief second.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
Did I ask you the same thing, Paimon?
Not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed
I
that
wouldn't
ore
necessarily say
contains
boom.
memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area.
Unless the rock blew
All
up.
I have to do is touch one and focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly, they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Oops. Probably get this first part of
You're
the
back.
quest over with.
How are the investigations going?
And in-stream once the hour hits.
We found 3 clues in the vicinity.
We'll continue on later on in the day.
First, there are 4 missing pickaxes.
It's like
Yet everyday
3:15
items are still in their place.
We got plenty of
This
time.
suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North? Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch him.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh?
Yeah, where's the other guy?
Where's Kun-jun?
Yeah, him.
Paimon Betsy's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Oh, Oculus. There it is. Not this again. Yeah, fine. I'll come back for it later. I don't care. No. I want to fight you. That's right, you stay over there. You got him.
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Ah, apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall? Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very
suspicious already.
Absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Maybe.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Alright, so that quest is complete. Next quest begins now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pause here for a moment, and we'll continue on later in the day. I mean, it's almost 3:30 in the morning Eastern Time Zone, so sometime within later afternoon to later night, I should be back on to hopefully stream some more. But yeah, that is going to do it for now. To anyone that has joined, thank you so much. I am sorry to cut it short. Again, it's almost 3:30 in the morning. And, yeah. I'm not going to do a raid this time, just because I don't have a target. But, perhaps next time, we can get a potentially larger audience. But for now, thank you again. I hope you all had an excellent time watching, even though it was kind of on the shorter side. I hope to see you next time again, and hopefully you all have either a good morning, day, or night, depending on what time zone you are in. And with that, I'll see you next time. Be nice.